the third episode of whatever the heck this podcast is called, the Model Car Enthusiast. We're going to take one take on this one. Holy crying out loud. Welcome back, and we're all making fun of Fred. We've been planning this for weeks. We started a whole separate group text without you just to plan this. So, there. Now we can talk behind your back totally, Fred.
Hold on, I'm shopping. Good God, Tim.
Yeah, Tim had
Mine's bit.
That's a 12th scale. That's a 12th scale head.
Yeah. I love Chris's, man. I was wondering, because that almost was going to be what I
pity Tim's mama.
That around.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's a nice kit too, Chris.
Yeah. Oh man, what a bunch of box heads. Anyways, everybody, man, thank you for tuning in to the Model Car Enthusiast podcast. Here we are, the Model Car Enthusiasts, and we are also now known as, and I'm going to tell you the story. We are the Knuckleheads, model on Knuckleheads. And let me tell you why. We have been coined by one of our listeners, and I got to take this off. Before we get the show started, let me show everybody this. Everybody, and us listeners who are looking, you can read it. So Sluggo5909, he goes, "Thanks, men. Good stuff. I'm 67. My stash is only 40 plus cars, 2 48 scale plane kits. In 5 years doing this hobby, I've built 2 Mobius monster kits, 9 World War I, World War II famous fighter pilots and their plane kits, tribute builds, and 30 plus model cars. Custom hot rod car kits is my niche." Where's that niche? How do you say that, Chris? You're the smart one here.
Well, I say niche. Your mileage may vary.
Well,
Okay.
He's Canadian.
My mindset and motivation when I build a car is, if I won the lottery, what cars would I customize hot rod and like to have a huge garage, in my huge garage? My 40 plus car kit stash represents those cars, 30s, 40s, and mid 50s, a few 60s kits. Oh, and my car stash, I have 2 trucks and a Revell 41 Chevy and an AMT 53 Ford. Well, there's my crazy head. That's where my crazy head is at in the hobby. If you guys read all this above shit, hey, man, we're not censored.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time. And we did read it there, Sluggo. And this is where it's worth. He threw this on. Model on, Knuckleheads. So let me tell you.
Bam.
We liked that, Sluggo. We took a liking to that. So I was at the grocery store right after we all talked about, we got to call ourselves the Knuckleheads. We even named our little message group that we text between one another the Knuckleheads. That was Chris's doing, actually. But so I go to the store and I see this Knucklehead pumpkins. So I had to grab it and take this shot here. I know it's disgusting, and that's why it's in today's thumbnail. But we figure it's the season. We got what? It's Halloween. Okay, get gone. It's Halloween in a couple of weeks, and so there we're celebrating Halloween. Then after that, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program with the regular logo. But that's our logo for today.
What are we going to do for Thanksgiving?
Let's not go that far.
that stuff that hangs below a turkey's neck.
Yeah. So that's pretty fun. So we are the Knuckleheads, everybody. Get to know us as that. We're taking that. Thank you, Sluggo. We are adopting that. We know that was with love.
Yep.
And it fits us because we are a bunch of Knuckleheads. And we got a extra add on for today. We have a guest co-host down here. We got Brian from Got Fuels. Brian, say hi. Are you paying attention?
Hello.
Are you here with us?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good.
I ain't gone nowhere yet.
Yeah, good. And then of course, Mark Batson got pulled away. He was getting ready to jump on, but some stuff happened, and all that means is Mark, get ready because we are gonna make some fun of you. We'll have fun. Insert mark right here.
What? No.
Today's subject is we're going to talk about these Craftsman kits that round 2 has been putting out. They've been getting some, what I feel, unwanted hate. And we'll all talk about our feelings about it. And it's not just the Craftsman. I think it's kind of like the hate that gets thrown to all kit companies do some sort of real basic kit, no engine, maybe the hood's molded on, maybe not, but basically what you call those is curbside.
Molded in exhaust, things like that.
All that stuff. I think these kits get very undeserved hate. And I think that's what we're going to all talk about, and how we all feel about it, and what we do with those kits, and why we like them, and why we dislike them, if anybody here dislikes them. So I think should we go clockwise this way or counterclockwise? We'll go clockwise. We'll let Fred flap his gums for a while about it. There you go.
That
Fred.
way, I'm gonna be talked out that way because.
Yeah, now you figured me out.
Yeah, then I can. Then when I finish, I'm just gonna go
down for the count.
Actually, I mean, looking at some of those looking at some of those kits right there, I really
the kits right here.
Yeah, man, that put it back up there because I'm old.
I'll
I can't. I got CRS.
All right.
Because I'm on the Nomad. That's one that stands out to me. Oh my god,
that's going to be a cool.
What else? The GTO, that hard top.
That's
really when we started discussing this last week about what about this is going to be one of the topics. First thing that come to my mind was how would I build some of those? And that Nomad, man, I'd slam that thing on the ground, put some wide tire, not Pro Street tires, but put some, make it just really like a real cool slammer.
Mm-hmm.
Amen, brother.
And put some surfboards on top.
Oh,
there we go.
The GTO Pro Street, that bad boy, man. What else?
What would you? Well, if you were to Pro Street that, I have no idea what you would use to put under that.
No.
You have no idea what the rest of us use since you don't have access to those.
No. You got it.
Well, because he has them all.
Oh, there's always there's always one.
Got a much better chassis. That rear end is beautiful.
Well, with that being said, Brian, I do not have any of those kits in my stash, believe it or not, yet. But another alternative would be to back half that, which either using the back. Well, I wouldn't use the back half from the Chevelle kit. I would go to MCV Products and get one of their Pro Street back halves. Great product, great addition to any Pro Street build that you're building. If you're back halving, I've used, I've used that in that platform in a couple of my builds, 2 or 3 of my builds. My USAC
turned out nice.
Thank you. My USAC Dart had a MCV product back half. My 69 Camaro that me and Tim are going to debut in 5 more days, 7 more days. That one has a MCV Products 1/12 scale back half and tire and wheel assembly and one of the big 572s in it. So. But just looking at those kits right there would be, the Nova, not the Nova, but the Chevelle that was in there. I'd jack that thing up just like we used to do in the 70s, with put a set of old school American racing torque thrust, put some on them. Put a set of G78s all the way around that thing, with a Eldebrock high rise 2 barrels or 2 4-barrels sticking up out of the hood.
Absolute beauty that would be.
I mean, y'all know me. I'm old school, man. I grew up in that thing. But that would be, looking at, when we were talking about it, what would we build or how we would build them? There's plenty of platforms out there that, whether or not if it's got the molded in exhaust, the molded in rear end, there's plenty of platforms out there that you can substitute that with. The bodies are pristine. I like the bodies on the AMT kits. They're great. Some of the times the interior parts are a little left to the imagination, but hey, if you're a kit basher, you can have fun with these things.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyhow, that's enough. I'm going to sleep now.
Good night. Irv, it's your turn. Broham.
See you at Acme, Fred.
Yeah, buddy. Night.
I think, I love these retooling of these old kits, but that's what I grew up with. I grew up building those back in the 60s. And so I think you're seeing more complaints from the younger generation.
Oh, absolutely.
That don't know, that possibly don't know the history. And people are confused. They think that they're the old tools with just some new parts in them, and they're not. Like I had the 65 GTO they do. I actually had an earlier one that had you had to mold the top on to make a hard top. And when they announced they were going to bring that out, I thought, well, I'll just take the parts I already have detailed, and I'll just switch out the body on it when the new one comes out. Well, they don't fit. They're not the same. They don't interchange with the original tooling.
Oh wow!
So because they got the new fitting, the way the chassis plugs into the interior tub, and the way that goes into the body, they're not the same. So you can't really mix and match, like thinking you can keep your original body and maybe replace the chrome on it. They're not really going to fit. So you can't really. I think a lot of people are just misinformed on what the kits are. That they're re-engineered pretty much, and they're just a simple build. But from the earlier 60s that built these things, we understand why they're doing it like that. And like I said before, I'm a sucker for this new box art. It looks like old box art.
Oh,
I
love that.
I think it can give you both ways. The kits, you can put a different chassis, you can put a motor in it, you can do whatever you want with them. They're still good platforms. But for some of us that just want to crank them out because we built them as a kid, and you want to do a curbside on it and use the motor plate, they're great. I built two of the 65 GTOs. I built three of the 68 GTOs. The Nova wagon, I built one of. I built a couple of them, and I did them as quick builds, just to have a good looking build without having all the extra stuff in it. But you really can go either way on these, and they got the new glass in them, the thin glass, and they got the glass headlights, and so I think it's a win-win. I know a lot of people have been complaining about them, but from my perspective as being someone older, man, I love it. It's a kit like the 60 wagon. Who would have thought they had brought out another 60 wagon, a 4-door wagon? So
that's exciting.
It's just great to see them. So I'm happy with everything they've been bringing out. All right, next.
Well,
got fuels.
I know nothing on the history. I was out of model building for 33, 35 years. I've got into building originally in the early 80s. So I don't believe I built any curbside kit back then. But by the sounds of it, especially being a new tool, which is always a good thing, I would probably cut the molded in exhaust out, just give me a frame, and I would build off that. I'd probably cut the roof out, put a motor in it. Haven't done a lot of back halving. I've worked with the MCV back half once, but and that's recently. For the look I was going for, it just wasn't working because the wheel wells were too deep. So I wound up scratch building my wheel wells. But if the bodies are good, something can be done. Something. There's some kits out there with some terrible bodies.
Yeah.
Fred recently had a problem with that and that was a Rebel kit. Or was that the old Monogram, the 55?
Oh yeah.
Was that the Bad Man kit?
Yeah, it's old. Yeah, yeah, man, that thing was terrible.
You know, and the AMT 55, it had its quirks in the body, and it just takes some work. We got to work with everything. What they give us, even if it's a great Tamiya kit, you still got to do some fiddling and cleaning, and you know, work with what they make you, and work around it. It's plastic. Cut it up and glue it back together.
That's right. Tim? There we go.
Brian, they're great bodies. And like Fred said, I'd take that wagon and just slam it down, do a curbside. Whether you want to run surfboards or not, run some Mexican blankets. Man, you got a cool build. And curbsides are so fun. They're stress relieving just to build something quick instead of going all, you know, a hyper build that just takes a year to do.
Yes.
And then what about all these guys that are buying 3D printed engines? How many 3D printed engines have been printed and sold to people? Thousands? A million of them maybe? I mean, there's a million of them out there. Put a 3D engine in the thing.
Yeah.
Who's complaining? The guys that have bought 3D engines? There's a chance to use one. And then if you're using 3D engines, you've got all your engines from other kits to use if you're wanting an engine in the thing. So, I don't know. I don't have a problem with them. I kind of got a problem with people that are bitching and being negative on the hobby. I'd like to know if they've even bought. But that's kind of my beef of when someone gets negative on the hobby. I'm just appreciative that these companies put this stuff out. But I kind of get a little hot under the collar when people start complaining about the hobby, about that stuff.
And that's just it, in my opinion. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's, you know, sit down and have fun with it.
Yep.
Not everything.
Exactly.
I don't care what hobby you do. Not everything's going to be perfect. Even knitting, you're going to have problems. You got to work around it.
Oh yeah, you're going to have your negative naysayers. I mean, regardless of the hobby.
That's too bad. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I'm sure there's knitters out there that complain about their yarn. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm digging on that wagon. I'm going to search for a wagon and try to get one and slam that puppy down. I got some surfboard.
I have an old saying: you can give somebody $1 million and they're going to bitch about the color bag that it come in.
Yeah, no kidding. That's 100%.
I mean, that's an old saying.
That's for sure.
For years, yeah.
But I encourage people to build a curbside. They're fun. I mean, I can get a curbside in 24, 48 hours. That's what I always do on my 24, 48 hours.
Tim, don't get Brian started on a curbside or a snap kit. He will roast my ass.
Oh, it's the snap kit. It's the snap kit.
They're fun.
That's only because one reason. My kid
reason, Brian.
Is yours.
This is going to be one of my 10 questions for a modeler for this coming weekend.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh man, I wish I could be there for that.
I do too, but that's one of the questions that I'm going to pose to a panel of 10 people. I don't know how many's going to show up, but one of the questions is, I went to the hobby shop to get one thing. What are you walking out with? And that's what happened. That's what happened when me and Brian was doing our buddy build. I went to the hobby shop to get a color of paint. That's all I wanted. And while I was there, I already had a kit. I already had the Lamborghini kit that me and him was going to do. And I walked out with a snap kit Lamborghini instead and the color paint that I wanted. And I was finished a week later, and Brian was like, oh my God. The entire kit, the count part of that kit that you just built had the same amount of parts that my seat had. So
one seat in the kit I done had 9 pieces. His kit was 11 pieces.
Yeah. But it was a curbside Lambo.
Oh my goodness.
That's all right. Build the curbsides, guys. They're fun.
Oh yeah, curbside it's a great one thing I'm starting to learn about curbside, which I really want to implement in my building, is the fact is I have so many ideas and they just can't all be detailed out engines and all that stuff. And sometimes I'm like thinking I'm just going to do curbsides to some of these ideas just to have the visual. Sometimes you just need that visual. And it's satisfying. So yeah, curbsides are great to do.
Exactly.
I don't think I have even a Tamiya curbside kit in my stash, but I'll add them to my repertoire so I can.
Curbside kits, I feel, would help a lot of people practice their paint skills on, as far as just the body itself.
Yeah. I mean, it does give you an opportunity to kind of up the finish of the car and do some good painting.
Yeah, don't be worrying about the details, underneath. Here I am, just finished. I've been working on this, doing all the paint work on that. It's just extra added detail that you got to worry about. Interior detail, details. So, but work on them paint skills.
Well, Fred, just bless your heart, buddy.
Oh my God, that's southern. That's southern for kiss my.
Kiss my grits, oh Flo.
Oh, bless his heart. That's really some old woman, some old southern woman going, you gotta be kidding me.
I love it.
All right, Ajax, tell us your take on this.
Well, to kind of dovetail off of what Tim was saying earlier, particularly when people complaining about the same thing, I feel like in some cases, like companies like Round 2 can't win for losing simply because people don't necessarily want what's best for the hobby, but they just want to complain about whatever. Exactly. I look at the Craftsman kits, and it's a really interesting and unique opportunity that they've given people, because when you look at it, it's not a completely dedicated curbside. No, it doesn't come with a full engine and engine bay detail with the little engine snap-in that they've got to make it a curbside, but it already has like an open hood, and you have the option there to make it full detail if you decide to actually build it that way, as opposed to just assembling. But the matter is, you've got a great jumping on point, a great starting point with Craftsman Plus series, and rather than recognizing the platform that Round 2 is made for people and giving them this opportunity, people just want to complain about all the stuff that isn't there. And it strikes me as particularly odd, given the fact that we're in the midst of this kind of creative renaissance in the hobby. As Tim was saying, you can get a 3D engine. You're no longer locked to just building what came in the kit. If you get the, for instance, the 63 Nova station wagon, and you decide you want to build it with a straight 6 engine, you've got the option to get that power plant and go wild with it. Or if you're somebody who's been in the hobby for a while, there's this thing that some of us have. We refer to it as a parts box. And usually in that parts box, you can find bits and pieces that will allow you to finish a kit, because you don't use all those pieces from all the other kits that you built over the years.
Ajax, that for me, that's parts boxes.
I'm saying, for all of the detractions that can be made, it's really, to me, it feels like you're making excuses to be upset. Yeah, I look at it and I'm like, the Craftsman Plus series is a step in the right direction, and we're actually, looking pretty good as far as having a platform to really get creative with.
Yes. Yep. 100% on that one, bro.
Huh?
You're still a bully, but
it's true. It's true, and I will bully any and all gatekeepers I run into. So be warned.
Yes.
I will too, especially all the. No, I'm not even going there. I ain't even going there.
Come on, now you got me. I dare you.
Well, that's what. That's what warranted this build right here, the box stock build that I'm doing. So,
oh boy,
boy, yeah. Open up a can of worms. Yep, open up that can of worms, baby.
Oh, there's more than worms in there.
No, you ain't kidding. Maggots and old leprosy filled pumpkins. Leprosy filled pumpkins up there.
All right, so I suppose with that we we leave it to Chris.
Well, so I think I'm in consensus with everybody else that these are great kits that we have. And another way to look at it from my viewpoint, and I think this is something that Matt and I have been discussing as well, is that these kits that they're coming out as the Craftsman versions, or the Craftsman series with the, lower detail, however you want to call it, it's the only way we were going to get these topics again, right? Like,
yes.
I think every single one of them that they've come out with this new series Craftsman kit, the configuration that we're getting was altered. Like the original kits were altered along the way, and they didn't have that tooling anymore. So in order to get those topics, they had to create a whole ground up new tooling. And to get the product out faster, like to get it to market and to be able to do more of them, they probably had to go with a bit more simplified assembly. But a lot of people will hear they'll be complaining about the kits that don't have the engine or the chassis plate is very simplified, and complaining about why they would spend all this money making these new kits and not have all that extra detail. And it's like, well, if you go and look at other brands of kit manufacturers, like a lot of them don't have engines in them at all. Like most of them are curbside. Engine detail is something that you don't see a lot of, and they still sell, and people still build them, and people still enjoy them. So, I mean, and then even if you go into other modeling genres, they don't have all these opening compartments and details. So, I think people, I tend to get the impression sometimes that the automotive modeling community kind of has a bad reputation compared to other genres, and it's because it seems like we're the ones that are never satisfied with anything, or we kind of get that. We kind of get that impression from people in the hobby that tend to complain a lot, whether it's about the price of things, or which paint you should use, or how much this and that, the other thing, and then you're never happy. Just like Ted said, round two, it doesn't matter what they do. There's people are going to complain about it because they didn't add enough detail, or they did too much detail, or they get this wrong or that wrong. So I think this is these Craftsman kits are kind of a good middle ground to go, and depending on how they sell and what the interest is, they can go back with other new issues that have more added detail. Like, I mean, the perfect example is the Nova, right? So they first came out with it was just the Craftsman with the engine plug, and then they did another version of it that added like the trailer and the engine and stuff. And then they can gauge to see if these things are going to sell, and they can add some more detail. But I mean, we can only hope. But they have lots of other kits in their inventory. I mean, a lot of people that have been doing this for a while will have their parts boxes, or you can trade with your friends. You can buy engines and stuff like that. So it just, instead of, I think that the biggest takeaway that I could say to people who may have some reservations about these kits is, instead of looking at what you get in the box from round two as being a constriction of your creativity, why don't you look at it as an opportunity to expand your creativity? It's like, okay, what can I do to this to make it better than what they're giving me? right?
It's an open canvas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're
it
gonna do
very
that
much
too.
is.
We're gonna make it better than what they gave me, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More than likely, even if it's a kit with great detail and engine, transmission, we're gonna try to make it better, either through detail painting or cutting something out or adding something in anyway.
Because I'm
Yeah.
here to tell you, AMT round 2, they listen to what we say.
They sure
Seriously.
as heck do.
They do, because a prime example was one of my friends did not like the AMT crew chief kit. He hated that kit. He got on his YouTube channel and despised the kit, told how bad it was, da 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 da. This guy right here takes the crew chief kit, builds it, sends it to, and goes to Atlanta to the Acme show in 2019 and wins the top 10 with it. Just, he was like, wow, man, I can't believe it. And then he's still bashing that. Well, a couple years later, round 2 was watching his video and sent him a kit again to reevaluate. I get a phone call from him. Did you send me a crew chief kit? Oh, I'm like, well, somebody did. He thought it was somebody in our, in our clique. And I was like, no, man, I did not send you a crew chief kit. He said, yeah, you did. You just won't admit it. It turns out
I got a call from that guy.
Brian got a call from him.
Who sent it?
I ain't gonna tell you. So anyhow, 3 months later, somebody got a hold, or somehow he got Model Roundup got his email and got his address from somebody. I don't know who it was. It was not me, but they sent him an email wanting to know if he received that kit yet. And it was from Model Roundup. I get a phone call about 20 minutes later going, Model Roundup sent me that kit. No, I know they did. Okay, all right. So there.
Jeez, I need to badmouth some more.
Just like
I talk too friendly about this crap. I need to start bashing some of these kids.
I think
Crash
it's like
puppy landed
always
some
like
free swag. Nice.
Me and Brian's going to badmouth Alpha. That way we can get some more of those kids.
Oh, man, you're going for the gusto there, huh?
Oh, hey, go big or go home.
We were both gifted an Alpha kit.
Yeah, we were. And we're joining
like half a glass of water.
Yeah, we're
so
going
you
to
look at it either half full or half empty. You're going to be positive about your experience, or you're going to be negative about your experience.
That is true.
I think it's I think you just need to take it. You get it in a box, and you got to make something out of it. And and in my opinion, it's better that you finish something, and that's a positive experience in itself, because then that sets you up for the next build you do. Right. And it don't all have to be done all out. There can be fun and relaxation in doing some that just don't have all that extra stuff on them, and they're fine. You don't have to build each one to your max. I mean, it's supposed to be fun, so it's nice to have a break between them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, just Tim and I, we just finished our buddy bill for the show coming up next weekend, and it's been.
I wouldn't say finished for Tim.
It's not finished yet.
I ain't seen no pictures. So.
You only got a couple days left, Tim.
But taking like some of these Craftsman kits will help decompress, a build like that.
Yeah.
It helps you kind of stretch your legs a little bit, but it also lets you take a big deep breath and go, I ain't got to worry about that. So
yeah, definitely.
Tim, you better get that dang thing finished. I'm telling you.
I will.
He will. Him and I've been talking on the phone while he's working. I hear him sanding and scraping and spraying paint.
Sleep's overrated.
From our meeting yesterday, I think we have a table for all 6 of ours just for us.
Oh, nice. Wow, man. That's going to be cool.
Special.
Tim, you'll have to make a good video just on that.
Okay.
Would you do that, please?
Yeah, and there might be some more that shows up.
Yeah,
yeah. It's not just. I mean, I know of 6 right now.
it might
It's
be a thing.
yeah. I know of 6 that are coming if Tim
Yeah.
finishes his.
I'll bring mine, but it's still in a box, unbuilt, with a bunch of 3D parts in it.
Whatever. At least you're participating.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Geez, that could be an idea for a little class or an award for that show. Is have a place that there is a specific kit. If everybody wants to build that kit for the show.
Well, that's part of our theme. I mean, each year, but
What's the theme this year?
100 years of Mopar, which my USAC bill will be going in there for that. 100 years of Mopar.
Wait. 100 years of Mopar.
Right.
69 Camaro large scale.
No.
That doesn't compute.
That ain't what I'm talking about. The USAC Dart. Come on, Matt. Damn.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is if there was a little, like you have your theme, but there's a class. There's a class that you guys could pick every year, say,
yeah.
And then there's a look, he's plugging the USAC 5. Irv's good for that. That's why he's on the payroll.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting on my check.
Checks in the mail. So, but no, I'm saying
put it in there with a tennis
that'd be cool to have a little, like, on the side thing. And this year's kit is whatever the heck kit. And if people want to build it and have it and place them all on the table, I mean, it's kind of like starting something there.
Yeah, sort of like the USAC, where it's almost like a USAC table then.
Almost like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's an Acme sack.
But we'll we'll talk about that next year.
Okay.
As soon as the paint dries and the check clears for this year's show, we've already started on next year's 2026 Acme Southern National.
Oh, that's awesome. Good, because that's the one I'm going to be at, allegedly.
Yep. You was asked about. So, is Luka C coming? I went, who?
And I wish Luka C was coming. That
I do
every
too.
year I have, man. That's my. Oh.
But I see 4 of us is going to be there this coming Saturday.
Yeah, look at that. Four out of however many are here.
4 out of 6. Well, if Mark.
Wait, what?
God, man, if Mark would have showed up, we'd have been 5. So,
Mark, I'll tell you.
Where are the tires?
I remember an Acme show that me and Tim and Matthew Inman did. After the show, we were sitting there going, we sure did have a good time. I wonder why Matt didn't show up.
Yeah, just that right in, and I got that video.
Then I got this stabbing pain right down. I was like, I think they got voodoo dolls of all.
We were poking them. That was funny. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was our. If I remember right, that was the last show that we had at.
It was.
It was the last show there, because that would have been 22, the first year that I missed.
Yep.
That I was, when I was there in 21, I said I'm coming back every year, and not 21, 22, 23, now 24, now 20. Wait a second. So I missed 22.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
24.
Yep.
And 25.
Yeah.
So I got to make it to 26. I can't miss 5 in a row. That's
26 will be a special. I think it'll be our 30. I think it's our 30 year show.
The 30 should be the theme. Then should be the 30 Ford.
Ooh.
Just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. See if it sticks on the wall.
The light blue one on the box art.
Yeah. That. Ooh. Yeah. I might have.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I got that thing sitting there. It's on fire. I've been wanting to build that thing for a while, but I got like a Malibu finish, and
it could also be a 1996 model.
True.
Huh.
Oh yeah,
30 years old.
That's a good idea.
From
the 96 Impala.
Yeah, what 96?
don't even know
what
what's
kits
out.
were ever made for 1996 models.
I don't know.
But that would be cool. And that's when
Model-
the show started, was 96, huh?
Model Roundup, if you're watching this, let us know. My address is. No.
Well, listen, I haven't thrown my little piece of the pie in here.
All right, time to go. Let's go, boys.
We'll
Time
see
to go
you.
eat.
Here's the producers.
Great, great podcast, everyone.
I hate each and every one of you.
That's what I thought. Whatever.
We love you.
Bartender.
We love you long time.
Oh, not in that way, please.
Ooh.
It's been years. Anyways, so yeah.
Feel a shot coming.
Hold on, I'm running over pieces and parts of things.
Where'd he go? He fell off his chair.
I've fallen.
I can't get up.
Yeah, we're all about in that age range.
Come on, Brian. Let's go pick him up again.
Nope. That's a long drive just to pick somebody's ass.
My freaking pals. Well, my take, which is going to be a long take. Now it goes back way back to 1985 when I started this hobby. Well, probably a couple years later. Let's go to 1988. So, when I started getting Scale Auto magazine and I discovered the local club, and it was filled with these guys that were, older than me, that were building model cars back in the 60s and 70s and stuff like that. And, I started, I was very curious about the past of the hobby, the history of our hobby. So I would always ask those guys stuff. Plus, they had amazing model stashes. That's why I ended up doing it. And they would have all these wonderful old kits. And I know that a couple kits in particular that I would have always loved to build was the 68 GTO, which, the 25th scale one. I love the 24 scale ones that Monogram came out with. That was actually, the 69 Judge was the kit that really kicked me off into building model cars, seriously. But I wanted the 25th scale one. I knew that years ago they had done them in 25th scale, and they also did the 68 and all that. The 64 Chevelle and the 63 Nova Wagon. Those were three kits that were those were holy grails. Those were very coveted kits for me. I had these ideas, and all of them I wanted to build drag cars, tub drag cars with them. And even back in the late 80s, that's when I started hearing about, they would tell me, oh, those were these Craftsman kits. And they told me the story of the Craftsman kits, because this is like a thing that Round True brought back. This was something in the 60s that they were doing called Craftsman kits. And they were based off of, Chris, help me out with this, the Craftsman series back then were based off of old promos and screw bottoms, right? And so,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I was like, they were basically an unassembled promo kit. So I was wanting those, and they were going for mad silly money, even back in like 1988, 89, And over the years, and I just, there were resin ones. They were done, they were kind of expensive too back then. Model House probably be the best to get if you wanted to get a good resin. Other resin casters weren't so good, and those resin casters. But I never could afford a Model House one, or always kind of wanted to, But I would rather have styrene. And then a few years, when we got to eBay, and you'd find them on eBay, well, then you'd find maybe a possibility of getting a built up. You might be able to get one of those kind of cheap. And I was buying build ups off of eBay all the time. Well, I finally got a hold of a built up. It was actually a built up that was disassembled and stripped. And it went real cheap, of the 63 wagon. And I got that thing, and whatever they stripped it in, it just crumbled in my hand. I was trying like everything to get it reassembled, glued together, and all that stuff. So, with that being said, the point is they were so hard to get a hold of, and there was just never going to be a chance. None, waiting over the years, none of the companies were going to retool these things and make a whole new tool because, like, I have what a lot of people don't realize, and where this kind of goes into where round two has kind of got their back against the wall. To bring this stuff back, everybody goes, why don't you just retool a whole, should just tool a whole new one? If you're going to tool up what you tooled, you should just tool up a whole new kit. Why are you doing this? Well, to tool up a complete, detailed engine, everything kit would cost you about the average American home. We're talking about $400,000 in development and EDMing the metal and all that stuff. It is not cheap to do. Round two, who they have always said, like what Pappy was saying, they pay attention to what's going on in the hobby. They listen to us. Another thing they do is they watch the secondary market, and they were seeing how crazy the prices were on these old kits. Well, they had some of it. They had the basics of to put these kits back out. The easiest thing to do was to retool new bodies because, as Chris said, those bodies all kind of got chopped up and turned into race cars, hogged out the wheel wells. That's what happened to a lot of those Craftsman series kits. Because there was the big in the late '60s, early '70s, a huge race car craze. So they just took those. They thought, no one's ever going to want these old cars again. We'll just repurpose them, make race cars. So that's where we lost them all. And so round two goes, well, today's technology they have, for a pretty good, cheaper price, we could bring back the Craftsman. We could basically copy those Craftsman kits. It'll be way, way cheaper to do, cost effective. Let's say cost. I don't want to say cheap. Way more cost effective. Get it to the public pretty quick. It'll satisfy a want, and and it'll also bring more income into the company for them to do more of these. Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people don't realize. They complain about round two. Oh, they keep repopping the same old stuff over and over again, but that stuff sells. It's been popular. Yes. They brought back so many great kits that, like, I remember before round two took over and all these great kits they were coming out with that were gone for 20, 30, 40 years, just like the Craftsman. I was wanting this stuff, and I couldn't never afford to get it. And so I've been able to put into my stash so many kits that I always wanted back in the 80s and 90s because of round two. And then them starting the whole Craftsman's Theories thing, it brought these kits back. I was able to get my Nova. Nova wagon. I was able to get my 64 Chevelle. I was able to get which meant so much to me, getting the 68 GTO. And then Iceman Collection came out with a wonderful insert grill to do the open headlight one, which is like a dream model of mine. And it was fantastic that they brought those back, and it just made this old kid happy because I just never get my hands on that stuff. That was all unattainium.
Can you imagine kids 20 years from now going, I hope they bring the Toyota Prius back in AMT?
You just gave me a headache behind my eye. But it's the cool thing about them doing this stuff is, and I know what the big complaint that hasn't been brought up on this podcast, and I'm going to bring it up. Get ready. Hold on to your lug nuts, everybody. It's the price of those kits. How dare they ask that price with it doesn't even have an engine? There's no way I'm ever going to buy that kit because it doesn't have an engine to pay that kind of money. Well, first of all, have you looked at first of all, the price of everything nowadays, all right? I just went grocery shopping. I wasn't too happy when I left.
Yeah.
But with the model kits and the price of model kits going up, they're still a little cheaper than the full kits. But then again, we're getting something we never had. And like everybody's brought up, Tim brought up, there's a zillion, these people are going crazy buying up every 3D printed engine that ever gets kicked out. Fred, if he would just stop buying the 67 Chevelle Pro Street, maybe give other people a shot.
Yeah, there ain't no more out there.
Yeah, there's
I don't
all
even
these
have
other kits. And then you go to the swap meets, okay? And then you could pick up for $10, $15 probably. You find an old AMT 69 Oldsmobile. You got a nice chassis to use on that GTO. Same chassis. And you got a nice detailed chassis. Yeah, you keep that on. That's like a dunce cap. Now sit in the corner, Fred. Go sit in the corner.
Wait a minute, I gotta move over to get in the corner. All right, I'm in the corner now.
So it is such a positive thing, and I guess a lot of the people, a lot of them, I've been building for 68,000 years, and yeah, okay, whatever. But me, I've been building in this hobby for quite a few decades. I've watched it change.
Wrecking the hobby.
Anybody wrecking the hobby for
Did he say
40
building?
years. It has never been better than it is today. Never. Ever
Shot-
been better.
And
Shots fired.
that's
No.
because of all the
Everyone's
3D
ignoring
stuff.
you.
Everything.
Your printers are relatively affordable. And
Yeah.
I have my own printer, and I can buy the STL file for a nominal fee, and I can print as many as I want.
Yeah, there you go.
I can change the scaling of it, and I can help friends out. If they need a part.
Right.
I'm
I'll send
more
you videos, Brian.
when I have time. I'm more than happy to print an engine, whatever I can, and help friends out.
Yeah.
That's
It's like we've never had all the stuff and also look at all the companies like Charlie over there, ProTech, all the aftermarket stuff. There's so many other, model car garage with their photo etch, and there's so much aftermarket stuff, and the decals are better than they've ever been.
Oh my God!
Cartograph is putting out the most. Everybody's using Cartograph, and they make the greatest decals. There's all these different decal companies.
Yeah,
There's Tim's buddies, STS, doing custom decals.
Yeah.
We've got so much more than we've ever had, and there's this one little company everybody wants to blow off and forget about. God, what do they call that? Luka C Products. It does the old-fashioned hand-casted resin crap.
Who?
I don't know. I forget about him. He's
Weirdo Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Luka C Products. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, that thing. But there's so much out there now. But round 2 and the new Revell. What is that? What is that?
It's a LCP product.
Hey, quality you can see.
Luka C Products.
How the heck did you get a hold of that?
I have
all the time from that Luka C Products company.
I have a conversion kit for a GTO. For a judge that comes from Luka C Products.
Oh
Quality,
yeah. Oh,
you
you
can
do,
see.
do you? Oh.
No,
You got that 70 conversion, huh?
Matt, to further what you were saying is, people are always looking to complain about
best door handles on the market.
Thank you, bud. I'm going to be bringing those back.
Cool. We need some.
The complaints about the negativity in the manufacturers only doing a Craftsman series. And there's so much other stuff that 99% of the builders are going to be scratching something. They're going to be buying aftermarket.
Yes, exactly.
It's mostly the new guys that come in and buy the box and build the box. And that's great. It's wonderful. It's a start. And, I that's all I did when I didn't even start first 5 or 6 kits that I built when I got back into building 5-6 years ago. I didn't even wire the engine. And I slowly started wiring engines. And then I found the community, the YouTube community, and found out there's all this aftermarket stuff I can get into and expand on my build and push myself to doing stuff that I never thought I would attempt. And it's from knowing great builders like that guy. And, you know, he pushes, people like him push me to do things and get me out of my comfort box. And
Yeah.
use the aftermarket stuff, or take two kits and make one. You know, that's stuff I never thought I would do. And first time I bought a stash, I bought like 5 or 6 kits at one time, and I ordered them online. I called my wife in here, and I was like, "Do you mind? What do you need all those for?" I'm like, "Because if I order 5 or 6, the shipping's a lot cheaper." I started out with a stack of 5 or 6 kits, and now I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I got a whole wall over there.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah, it happens to all of us.
I got paint racks I've built. And,
And for those of you that didn't watch the last podcast, go back and rewatch it, because that's what we talked about, hoarding or collecting. So,
oh yeah, hey, good callback.
And I might be, I don't know, I'm not collecting. I'm just preparing.
I just got an automotive junkyard.
I'm going to be on a really small, tight income, and I'm not going to be able to, you know, add, you know, 20 or 30 kits at a time when I go to a show. Right. That's the way I'm looking at it. You know,
I'm very prepared.
At some point in time, I mean, when I see a kit, I get an image.
Yep.
And no, I'm not building that many, but at some point in time, I'll be retired and I can sit down a little bit more and do more of the hobby.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hold. Well, if Mark was here, I'd hold 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If Mark was here, I'd hold all 5 of y'all accountable.
No!
Because if y'all see me walk up to one of the vendors next weekend and purchase a kit, y'all have permission to slap me upside the head.
I'll just take it from
I got to figure out a way to get out there. That's
I'm warming up my hand for you, Fred.
Yeah, we'll just take it from him. Give me that. Give me that 67.
But I'm gonna give a shameless plug out here. If y'all see me at mcvproducts.net's booth, leave me alone. And STS decals. So, Terry, Matt, shameless plug for y'all. Love your products, though.
Awesome.
Let's see, is that all my sponsors so far today? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Any more plugs? Jeez.
Contractual obligation.
Let me think. So I'd like to thank all my
NASCAR
sponsors.
driver here.
I'd like to thank all my sponsors. NASCAR driver.
So start changing the hats.
Yeah. I ain't won yet, Bubba.
Well, my Lumen shed is running really good with them Luka C door handles. Them Luka C door handles really make it aerodynamic. You got to get you some.
That put 200 more mile per hour on your car.
Aerodynamic door handle.
And run it, tip her up a bit.
Yeah, and put you a big 572 MCW products. Go big or go home, blown in your 69 Camaro.
Come on, Irv, you got someone to plug.
Yeah. I was just going to say, my sponsor, Z-Force Model Works, Ryan is going to be at Atlanta. So if you guys want to meet him,
really?
Oh,
he'll be hanging around me. So stop on over and get a handshake.
Cool.
Right on.
All right.
Good for him.
Yep.
Glad to hear that.
Yep. Can't wait to see. Can't wait to meet. Because I know. I mean, I've been around. Well, I ain't been around this guy right over that side. That guy.
There you
go. Right there. I haven't been around him. I've known him forever. Ever since he was well, let's see, what was it? Spick and Span or Ajax or whatever? I can't remember. And Matt, did you plan this out?
You got the name Ajax.
Did you plan this out to put the 2 follically challenged guys together?
Oh, I did not, but that's awesome.
It's a choice.
Yeah. But I mean, I've had the privilege of sitting around at shows with Matt, with Tim, Brian. I haven't yet with Irv. Irv and I have been at shows. We just didn't know each other at the time.
He was nobody.
I met him.
We sat at the last one. We sat at the round table.
Oh God!
Oh, that's right. You weren't there.
I met
Irv,
Charleston.
Irv, you have an open invite for the 10 questions with a modeler. So
Thank you.
Because you're somebody now, Irv.
You are
before
normally they just blow me off.
do I need
you were
to,
nothing to me.
Well, hold on a minute. You are not a 10 question virgin. I think Kelly Coon busted that for us. So
well, it's actually
that's the kind of
Mike.
show we're turning into.
Mike, model outlaw.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mike. That's right.
He was filling in for you.
I forgot. Okay. But anyhow, you're not going to be a virgin. So
yeah, he will. He hasn't done one.
Oh boy,
well, not with me. He ain't.
Been a long time ago.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, this is taking a turn, fellas.
Yeah, Irv, do I need to send you the questions so you can study?
Yeah, I might need to.
Oh, also, Matt, I cannot wait for the video for what you got to go do yesterday.
Got to hang out with this car.
Oh,
This thing, and I'll tell you what, I got to say something, man, about that. Might as well. We'll plug that video. It's probably not out yet. Even this will be out before that video. And the J2000.
Ah, yes.
The J2000. That car never impressed me. I never liked it.
That was a fairground cruiser.
Yeah, it was that solid car. It was too much, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and
he tried to outdo himself.
He did.
With innovation.
But before I shoot myself in the foot here, when I got to see that car in real life yesterday and hang out with and watch it function and hear it fire up, my opinion of that car has changed. I want one of those kits now so bad. That car is so beautiful and the engineering is so wonderful. And I took pictures of both those cars and the video footage that I took of those cars.
Yeah.
I did it as a modeler. So I've got shots of things for our fellow modelers out there. I did it for everyone. I don't care who takes the pictures or whatnot. I did this for the community. I took pictures of stuff that no magazine ever would take pictures of, and stuff that everybody's like, I wonder what that's like. And I'm going to be making sure that you know what it is. And there's so many cool things that were never noticed about those cars that I'm bringing up in these videos. So these videos are going to be real cool.
So he cranked both of them up, the Thunderbird and the J2000.
Oh, yes. Oh, boy, they were impressive. And the Thunderbird, oh, you guys got a treat coming for you.
I can't wait.
He not only fired it up, he took it down the street, and he came back, and he lit it up.
Wow. I hope you got video of that.
Boy, of course. Boy, do I got video of that.
Hey, question though, Matt,
Yes.
on a serious note, which he has 2 goats. I mean, he has got 2 of the greatest of all time pro street cars.
Yeah.
Who owns Innovation now?
That I don't know. I could ask him, but
I saw that car on a YouTube video, and it was in, I want to say, Vanguard Auto Sales, which they sell a lot of high-end, top-end cars.
Right.
And they had it on the auction block at Vanguard for a while. And I mean, they had it up on the leaf, on the lift, and they were showing the gold leaf on the quarter panels and on the frame and all up underneath it. And I was just like, if I had the money, I would buy that.
And it is. They're both totally streetable.
Yeah.
He actually, when Matt he just fired it up and backed it back into the garage, and he needed to get it fired up because he had it sitting for a long time, and you guys get to enjoy all that. And when he got it, he says, "Man, I should have taken this for a ride around the block and stuff." Those cars are. It isn't the best ride.
Oh no,
Both those cars are cruisable. They're very streetable.
Yeah. The
And,
J2000 is a solid axle. It is a solid. Oh, I say a solid axle. It is
solid
has no. Thank you. Solid suspension. It is what you feel is what you get. There is no
as a matter of fact,
springs.
that
Nothing.
that dinged Rick years ago. It dinged him at the Street Machine Nationals.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Matt was telling me when he had his Oldsmobile Pro Street, he won over Rick's car, over the J2000, because he didn't have certain things, so he lost points for. And one of them was no rear suspension. It was a solidly mounted, because what he was going for were the biggest tires in history of pro. There's almost like no. I think the axle tubes are that
spacing is like this.
Yeah,
I've seen the car. Yeah,
there's no room for suspension. Well, what Rick did to be able to get points for having the suspension, a streetable suspension, is he put springs in it. He put somewhere he jammed what do you like from an engine, valve springs from an engine. Chevy 350 valve springs, I think is what he used. That was the rear suspension. I asked yesterday. I asked Matt. So does it still have the valve springs in there for this? He goes, no. Those are gone. He only did it for to win points. But that car, it was impressive. The paint was. I never liked that graphic on it, but when you see that graphic in person and the sun hit it, it totally changed my mind. That car is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's all that luminescent orange and reds and yellows.
So
and
beautiful. The fades,
greens.
Yeah. Both cars are just breathtaking to see in person. So, and there's something I'm leaving this. I'm not going to give it away, but there was something I discovered about the paint in the T-Bird that nobody has ever noticed or said about, and have never replicated on the model that I'm going to do. I'll save that for the video. I show it pretty, and it turned out I really did. I got a couple pictures that you can really catch it.
How many years is that going to take to build the model?
What's that?
How many years is that going to take to build the model?
Oh,
I mean, we're still working on it.
I'll get that thing built if this jerk right there gets involved. When my bully,
bully down there.
He'll bully me in the finish.
Push him, Ajax. Got to push him.
It's getting rough in here.
At this point, I should look into personal trainer status.
Really.
Motivational coach.
My motivator right there, man.
Oh my god.
He'll get me. But yeah. That was quite an experience yesterday. I had such a great time.
Yeah, I'm going to the Acme. I was going to our Acme meeting, the last one before we have the show, and I'm going down the road. I look, and, who's Luka C? I pull it up, and that's the picture that he sent me. Was the Thunderbird and J2000 sitting in the driveway, and I'm just like,
yeah, look where I'm at.
Wow, I like to run off the road. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Beat me, why don't you?
I know. And then I posted those pictures on when I was there. I post those on my Facebook group, and holy cow, that got some attention.
I told Matt,
people are still dinging it.
Yeah, I told Matt. I said, tell him I am one of his all-time fans. I mean,
and you know what he said? He said, "Oh, Fred, watch him all the time."
Checks in the mail.
West Jordan Rods and Customs, man. Yeah. Oh, God, heck yeah.
Oh, that's that guy that wears box art. Yeah. I should have. Who had? Oh, Matt had the box art for the Thunderbird. Crap. I should. Well, if all my kits were here, I would have done that. But
yeah,
like all my kits aren't here.
They're at my house.
Pink.
Wow.
Yeah. Irv said that he found my stash. I didn't hear nothing go boom, so I know he didn't find it.
I found the honey hole.
Oh, Chris went and got something.
You got the J2000.
Yes.
See, now I'm on the hunt. That's now on one of my my preciousest list.
I don't think I have
one
that
now.
one. I
used to buy that kit. I had bought that kit a ton of times. I bought it for strictly the
tires.
no, well, the parts. It had a lot
Yeah.
of great parts.
Yeah,
in
it had a
it.
lot
So-
of great parts.
But I'll tell you, I bought the first time I ever bought that kit. I bought it for a specific reason. And this is a good thing that really expressed what we were talking about. How much the hobby has changed, because you wouldn't even need to do this now. I bought that kit for something that was on the decal sheet that I needed for a build. It was the only model car scale decal of the NOS logo that I had. I built a Pro.
Wow.
Yeah, I built a Pro Street. This Pro Street.
You bought the kit for a decal. Now
you could see the decal right there. You see,
I've done the same
see
thing.
the NOS. Someone had told me the NOS because I had nitrous system all done up on this this 71. I did the 71 satellite, the monogram satellite. Pro Street it, big, and I also wanted those tires for that kit too, for that build. But I needed those NOS because I had the bottle. I probably used the bottle out of that too, and I painted it blue like the way they were back then, and then put that NOS decal on it. And yeah, it looked cool in the trunk. It set things off. Now, and then I just kind of started picking parts out of that kit. And it was kind of funny because I used to take all these little parts out of that kit, and I always looked at them going, I wonder what that is. I don't know, but I'm going to use it for this. Looking at the real car, I start recognizing things. That's what that is. That's what that is. That's what that is. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
piggybacking off what Matt said, and it's kind of tying it into our theme of what we talked about today. I mean, Matt went and bought he would buy a kit just for a decal. I'm guilty of the same thing. Hence, with these Craftsman series kits, think outside that box, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, you necessarily don't have to go buy a kit just for a. I mean, you've got the caveat of going to STS decals. Getting that one decal that he probably paid $20 for, and having it made and it don't cost that much for STS to design a decal. Same thing. I mean, you go to all your aftermarket parts manufacturers that's out there in the market right now, and support them. I mean, it's just like it's out there. Use them. The resources are there. Think outside that box. Have fun with this hobby. Have fun with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. That's the number one thing, is having fun with this hobby, because that's what it's about. I mean, Why do we build model cars?
Because it's stressful. I mean, fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And another big reason is so we can forget about the craziness in life.
Oh God, yes.
Oh, and how, man, get a lot of
nothing's
that.
on your brain. You're focused on what you're doing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Vicky she makes a comment all the time. Fred, I know when you're back here or up here, I'm in the front part of the house. I don't have to, not worry, but I know that you're content. I know you're having fun doing what you're at. You go to a model show. I know you're having fun with your friends, and I mean, it's
you got to worry about being at a bar.
Exactly. Yeah. You just have to worry about how many 67 Chevelle street kits I'm coming on with.
That's better than how many 6-packs you bring home every day.
True, which I don't drink anymore, so I'm good with that. Anyhow, anything else? I gotta go pee.
Yeah. Wow.
Now, there's a way to wrap a podcast for you.
Because this one's full.
Wait. No. Is that? Oh, man.
Wait, y'all didn't see me take this thing, slip it down here?
Holy cow.
That is too much information.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that is for sure.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, Lord. No, seriously. But going to do the shameless plug again for our show coming up this coming Saturday at the Clarence Brown Conference Center. The Acme Southern Nationals, be there at B Square. Again, it's at the Clarence Brown Conference Center in Cartersville, Georgia, October the what is that, Brian? Come on. 24th, yeah, be there. Going to be a lot of great builds on the table. This guy, where's he at? Right below me. He's going to be there. This guy right here or right there, he's going to be there. Brian will be there. Irvin will be there. Tim Brown will be there, and myself. Come by, say hello. Tell us that you watch and listen to our Model Car Enthusiast podcast. We might give you a sticker. Might.
We have stickers.
That fella, Irv's going to have stickers.
No, do we have these stickers?
What is that? No.
I don't have any.
I don't have any.
These stickers.
No, you're going to bring them. You just didn't know yet.
Yeah, you have been informed.
I don't know if I can get them in time.
You can get them
really.
But regardless of that, well, I know Irv will have some of his shop stickers. Myself, I will be doing it also. Also, I'll be doing the 10 questions with a modeler. With a round table. I know Irv has already committed to it. Tim Brown's going to be probably part of it, and I can get that new fella right down. I don't know which hand I'm using. Brian's always in it. But we'll be doing 10 questions with a modeler, which is always a fun time for all of us, especially getting around the round table and talking about
it. We don't have somebody come in with
as long as no pasties are involved. Let's see. Carry ice pick. Yeah. See if I can. Yeah, I gouged my eyes out when that happens again.
That and Pro Streets, that Rax Max Rack kit. I wish that it would be re-released.
I agree.
Yeah, that rear end on that Max Rack
it's better than the AMT.
Way better. Way better.
That's a true 4-link in that car.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Anybody else having their location or know of any shows coming up in the next week or two you want to plug? You like anybody that, or
Let's see.
I don't like anyone.
I don't like anyone.
Yeah,
it's a couple months off, but the Hope It Don't Snow show.
We got the Hope It Don't Snow in South Carolina.
Well, that's always one that you guys are.
Irv, you ought to be plugging that one. That's in your area.
Yeah, I have to get some information on that. I think I got the sheet for it, so
I got one.
That's always a good show.
February, so
it's a good show as long as it doesn't snow.
Exactly.
Last year,
Hence why. Let's see. I was sent one a couple weeks ago. Yeah, a couple weeks ago. The Midwest Modelers host of the Pony Express NNL. This is the 8th annual Pony Express NNL. Will be held November the 1st at the Elwood Community Center at 800 Massachusetts Avenue in Elwood, Kansas. The theme is resin builds, minimum vehicle body cast resin or 3D printed. You got a sub theme, Hot Wheels. So anyhow, if y'all need any information on that, feel free. Drop us a question about these shows down in the below comments, and we'll try to answer as many as possible.
Tim, you go to every dang show in your area. Are you all, your season's over with, or are you going to be
pretty
getting
much
any more model shows?
Pretty much over. Cincinnati show was this past weekend. Acme show this coming weekend, and I don't really know of anything.
The Detroit show's going on this weekend too. Dam show's happening.
Yeah, the Dam show.
The show was this past weekend.
Yeah, because our buddy Jack Higgins from up there.
There's a show in the St. Louis area on Sunday, I think, or maybe in Illinois. The Sunday after Acme.
After Acme, right? Yeah. I can't remember that one. That's one Jimmy was talking about last night, I believe.
Yeah.
And
over here on the West Coast, we've got the Spirit of Speed over at the NHRA Museum. I love that. I can't make it to this one. Some things fell through, but that is going to be November 2nd. And the theme this year is Tri-Fives. I really wish I could go to that. That is such a, if you're over here, in the Southern California area or the Southwest, you haven't been to that show, go to it. It is so much fun. Great modelers. The models are amazing on the table. The guys that put it on do a great job. the vendors are always really good. I have always gotten really good deals on really sweet stuff there.
Yeah.
And heck, it's the NHRA museum. You get to see some cool,
Yeah.
cool stuff. So
Yep.
if you, I highly recommend that show. And this is
Yep.
their 10th one, so
Yep. Yep.
they're planning on keeping it going.
I know. Following up on our show coming up next weekend here in Cartersville, I know Tim is gonna. I know he and Pam is coming down to y'all wanting to go to the Savoy, I believe. We got the Savoy Auto Museum there, just right down the street from where we host our show.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
That's just and the Atlanta Car Model Enthusiast. We are big supporters of that particular museum. We get in there, and we were there yesterday. We had our last meeting there
Yeah.
for the show. But get by there, support the Savoy Auto Museum, Old Car. What is it, Tim? Old Car City. It's an old junkyard right down the road that they've turned into kind of like you can walk around and see old cars, sitting there rusting.
That's
But
cool.
it's a
Nice.
cool little
Friday.
place. Yeah. So
That's
Got a
cool.
couple-
so if
couple
y'all are
things
coming down for that
Neat
show,
idea.
go by there and support those folks at those two venues
It's
as
really
well.
cool how you guys have gotten connected with that Savoy Museum because and
Yeah.
they've opened up so well and been receptive to you guys.
Yes,
They know
have.
there's a link there
There
for these
is.
events. And
I walked in yesterday, and Tim, when y'all go, I'm pretty sure it's going to be there. They got I want to say it's Jaguar
Jaguar
race cars.
Jaguar.
There is two sitting right as you walk in. Oh my God! I've started to take pictures, but I got to doing this, and
Oh
next thing
no.
I did this
No.
instead of looking at these Jaguars. I was just like, wow. But guess
I am
what?
so shocked at that. I would never have thought that.
We will be back up there this weekend. So
Yeah, that sounds like I can't wait till I finally get out there. I want to go to that museum. I like the sound of that junkyard though. That they've turned it in kind of like a walk around outside museum. That's a great
it's pretty
idea.
cool. And the caveat to that is, I remember when it was a functioning junkyard, I went up there and pulled parts off of many cars on vehicles that I was working on.
Is that the one that your story about getting surprised by that's where you got surprised by the snake?
Yep, sure was. Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling.
Yep, that was the one.
Oh, that's awesome. Maybe I don't want to go there.
Ripped off about 5 rounds on that copperhead, and I was just like, I walked up there, and the guy was like, "What are you shooting at?" I said, "Your damn security down here." That 10-foot stick you said you'll never touch something with. Well, I went and got it and carried it up here and showed it to him in about 4 pieces.
Man. Hey,
Like,
man, that could be some good eating too.
Oh no, not a damn copperhead.
They eat rattlesnake out here, so
yeah, we do.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it's all like chicken.
Well, I tell you, man, this was a good one.
Yes, it was.
Indeed.
I want to thank all you guys for doing this with me, and I want to thank everybody out there listening. And we're gonna do one more go around, let everybody outro themselves and plug their thing that they do, because what the heck, man. Go and check out everything these guys do. They do it well. And I guess let's go anti-clockwise, as they say in
anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Chris, lead us off.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by here. You can check me out over at the Sprue. I have a YouTube channel and a website. I have an Instagram account that I always forget about, but yeah, I might start posting on there again. I don't know. But if you like what you saw, tell your friends, tell your enemies. We won't hold it against you.
Nice. All right. So up next, I am Ajax. I host or run Rattle Can Shenanigans. I'm actually going to be uploading and editing video right after we finish this podcast. So my long dormant channel will see new content here shortly.
Yay!
And bear
More
with me.
bullying.
There we go. Yeah. More bullying to finish this year strong. Along with that, I also have a presence on Instagram, and I also neglect that as well. But in the coming days, weeks, months, etc., I'll try to do better. But yeah, check it out if you liked what you saw here and you want to hear more of this madness. So,
Mr. Brown.
Throttle Power on YouTube, where it's all about the throttle. Take it away.
I'm Brian, Got Fuels Motor Car Garage. You can find me on the Instagram, which I don't. I'm like the other two. I don't really post much on it anymore. But definitely YouTube. Have a live hangout every Saturday evening, and anybody's welcome to come on screen as long as there's room. Even doing a group build, so a live group build.
Oh,
so that's the first weekend every month.
Sticker Man.
I'm the new guy.
of course, obviously it shows.
Well, at least I don't have my screen different this time. Yeah, I'm Arterake on YouTube. I do simple stuff because I'm a simple person. Come and check me out. Got some simple how-tos and videos, and just kind of bumping my way down the road and figuring this stuff out. And I hope I make him laugh. And just come and check me out. We're growing. So check me out, Arterake on YouTube. That's it.
That was simply said, Art.
Gotta love it, man. Is this me? It's me.
It is you.
Live. Wow.
Your turn.
Fred Pappy Henry from West Georgia Rods and Custom. You can find me on the YouTube,
Pappy.
and you can find me on the Instagram, and you can find me causing trouble on the Luka C Facebook page. Stop by and check out the content. Appreciate all my old time subscribers as well as my new ones. So, and up to this guy right here.
Yep. Well, this is me, Luka C, or AKA Matt, as everybody knows me. And you're already on my channel if you're watching this, but it's the Luka C channel. I've been doing this for 8 years now.
Wrecking the hobby.
Wrecking the heck out of the hobby.
Anniversary was just the other day, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was. Yep, anniversary. Yep, 8 years. Holy cow. And I keep on planning on doing this more. And, of course, I've got my Facebook groups. You all know, though. You just put in Luka C on Facebook. You're going to find them all. And, well, Luka C Products, that's the moneymaker there for me. So go check us out. We have a page on Facebook, Luka C Products. I do hand-casted resin. None of that 3D print stuff. Sorry. Come check us out. We got some product. We got some new product coming out. It's going to be yeah, there we go. My buddy Tim.
There we go.
Got some of my stuff right there. My classic door handles.
Yeah. Quality you can see.
With a C. Yeah, so thank you all for listening. Again, comments down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're listening over on the Spotify, you can still come on over to the YouTube and get into the comment section there, and you know, we all like to get on there, all of us. We get on there and we'll chit chat with you, and it gives us ideas and inspiration. We just like hearing from you all, and we really appreciate your support. This podcast, I cannot believe how quick it took off. It's just getting a lot of views. It's getting a lot of downloads, and I couldn't be happier. Great bunch of guys. We just have a good time, and I'm just having fun with it. So thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it.
If you got any questions, drop them into the comments. We're not a bunch of obnoxious snobs that won't answer questions, but we try to.
Most of us aren't.
Some of us can't.
Most. I mean, if Irv puts in a question, I'm just in and ignore it.
Yeah, well, you're a bully anyway.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, you're nothing to me.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, can I go pee now?
Yes, Fred, you can go. I would. Yeah, you can go pee. All right.
Okay.
That's a wrap.
All right. We got the clap.
Good job, Matt.
No!
You
I
screwed
told
up.
you that in confidence.
Oh man, it just
we
never
gave
ends
the
with these
class
guys. I tell
I'm
you.
just saying.
If you can't find enough outtakes in this one, you ain't trying.
Outtakes, the whole dang thing is an outtake.
Yeah.
Good grief, man. Now it's okay. There we go.
And
We're
so,
Recording. Redo that. What were you saying? That was funny, and we didn't catch it.
Hell,
with enthusiasm.
There's nothing I can do about it.
the podcast. All right, folks, let's help Pappy today.
You can lead a horse to water, you know.
This is your intervention.
Shut
Like,
up.
Fred,
Shut up.
everyone gathered here in this virtual room cares for you.
Y'all ain't seen that check yet. It might bounce.
We're halfway there. Or, depending on how you look at it, we're all the way there. And we can start in earnest.
In earnest, okay.
I had to mute myself because I was really talking really, really nasty. I was telling Ajax what he could do.
Already made the outtakes, and we haven't officially even started yet.
I am
That's right.
I am, brother. I am an outtake.
That's why I added you to the payroll.
Oh God.
Well,
Wait, y'all are getting paid?
Oh. Da da da.
Steady.
gone.
Wow.
And he thought he had it. Bye.
Whoa. Off clap.
That right there, you couldn't have planned that. You know. and that's what I was talking about with the outtakes right there.
So rich.
And he wondered
I
why
think
he
he's-
didn't mess with it.
No, he's back. He's back.
Almost there.
We got a camera, but I don't know what we're looking at, and
I don't want to know what we're looking at. It looks a little fuzzy.
It looks furry.
Okay.
There he is.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Now, who was talking bad about me, by God?
Oh, all
Oh,
four
you
of
know
us.
I did.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Are we still recording?
Always.
It never ends. Ever.
First and foremost, the folks in our comments said that me and Matt talk way too much. Ted, Chris, Brian, y'all got
told
this
him
show. I'm not wearing this today. This is what I'm.
No, you better not. Yeah, there you go. That works perfect.
No, don't insult that. Don't insult that kid. That way.
Knucklehead. Knucklehead.
Persona non grata.
We're all knuckleheads.
We are.
All right. Are we drinking on the show today?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Brian. So how did you eventually able to get on?
That new leak you sent me worked.
Okay, because Tim Brown's having the same problem.
I didn't have no problem getting on. It was just a problem trying to figure out where all the...
You were the problem on that one.
Well, I'm always a problem, but, you know. Anything can and will be held against you in a court of law. My flame mentor, Brian, helped me out with doing the ghost flames. Check him ghost flames out. Ooh.
Candy apple Fred.
Yes, it is.
It's amazing just how far along in this modeling journey, how it's changed my perspective. Because when I first started building, it was actually a bit of a boon to find molded in seatbelts. You know, having that built-in detail was like, oh yeah, bonus. And now, now it's the absolute bane of my existence working with some of this stuff. It's like, really?
How do
I don't want to feel that.
you get rid of this shit?
It's got molded in seatbelts in the seat on that 67 Chevelle.
Yeah, well, if that's what you call it, it looks like a mole line. But it's got lap belt and shoulder belt, and I was like, that looks like Fido's.
What?
Of course, I want to really piss off a bunch of the box stock purists more.
What?
All you're doing is just enabling all those assemblers out there.
You don't want to do that.
What?
You're making them think they're
God.
actual builders, Fred. Tisk, tisk.
What?
I know. Can't take me nowhere. Oh, full screen mode.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Tim,
Man,
Tim.
I can see. Oh, there's Tim Brown.
I'm here.
What?
Hey.
There's the Arterake, Mr. Irvin.
All right.
Am I facing the right direction?
What?
Turn you back to us.
What?
Well, that's handy.
Oh, look at that.
I did the lid too.
What?
There's a Home Depot right down the road from the show Saturday or Friday. I want
Yeah.
you to fill that up, and I want you to walk through Home Depot with it with a coffee cup like that.
All right, I'll take it. I'll do it.
What?
No offense, but that pumpkin that you got for the logo,
Yeah,
that looks disgusting.
what? It is. It's gross, but it's Halloween, so live with it for one episode. What? And if you would like, here. What? Oh, now this thing is not working correctly. Now I'm pissed.
All right, let's go back to Discord.
Boy, we heard that before.
There you go. That's for you.
Oh,
How's that?
Ah.
Pumpkin
That's
looks
rough.
like
What?
it's got a venereal disease.
What? As far as you know.
No, it needs to be.
That's see, I saw that at the store and went, oh yes. What?
You put your hat on it.
Put my hat on it. What?
I bet they didn't sell that pumpkin that day.
Oh, it had an aroma. What?
Yes, a particular bouquet.
What?
Fragile, the fancy Italian lamp.
What?
That pumpkin looks like it has leprosy.
What? I wish I could figure out what to do with those. I'll have to play with it. What? Did you enjoy that, Tim? Everybody, if you don't know Tim that well, Tim has a sense of humor that comes straight out of the 4th grade from the boys' bathroom. What?
It's the only way to be.
It is. What? Just feel bad for his wife. Poor
Mr.
Pam. What?
Mr. Luka, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Go right ahead, sir.
Don't play with it.
No, shake. You know what they say about shaking it twice? What?
3 times.
Good.
Turn it up.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're
Thank
right.
you.
You can do it twice, but not 3 times. What?
Boy, that joke went right over.
And I'm
there.
old, so I think I get 4.
What?
This is a big version of our table car, or table cards. This mine's just blowed up for posterity, but
We gotta have that.
I've got to scale it down. So, but anyhow,
Nothing
if
like
you-
blowing things up for your prostate.
Yeah.
What?
Why is it got to be?
Don't get me started.
So anyhow, but
What?
that is applicable to all of us Acme members.
You stop
So-
using those big words. I don't know what you're talking about. What?
I learned it from Ted. I mean, he
Okay.
uses these big words. Come on, God. Ted, we're going to get him a dictionary for Christmas.
It's
Or a
not
thesaurus.
gonna.
It's going to be a thesaurus.
He has
Better
to
be
learn to
illustrated.
read before he can actually use the dictionary.
What?
Yeah, he was asking about you. Said, well, Lucas C be there? I said, who?
What? There.
I said, oh, Matt Conte? Yeah, okay, I know him. I don't know Lucas C.
What? So, are you guys ready to start? Do you want to do this?
No, bye.
Okay,
Hey,
goodbye.
Hey, ready?
All right, guys, are you ready?
Let's do
Okay,
this.
guys, let's do this.
Okay.
Okay, you guys.
He ain't even looking.
No, good.
There you go.
Glad he's not. Now
Real,
go.
look at the screen, you big dummy.
What? We've been planning this, Fred, just for you. All right, everybody.
Oh,
Well, welcome back to. Hey, what the heck, Ted? Put that back on your head.
my apologies. Just needed to.
No,
adjust
no,
the
Fred,
pitch.
you're not allowed to wear one. You're not allowed to wear one. Hello,
Hold
everybody.
on. Hold on. Go ahead.
What?
Where are we putting Mark at?
I'll do it in post. I got a good one.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll be putting him throughout the show just to make a total whatever out of them on it.
I think I just peed in my pants.
I guess you don't have to go to the
We
bathroom.
got to go now. We can go.
Can we just, should we
We
just
got another out.
Oh,
we
he's
get-
got his bucket.
Fred,
So should we just keep on
Yeah, you may want to wear a hat there, Irv.
You better scale that one up,
Where
Bubba.
did you get that bucket? That's a full bucket.
Oh my
Watch
God.
the backsplash.
that's what this is for. Backsplash.
Oh, man. And what do you do with the handle there? It comes up. What do you hang that on?
Oh,
Guys, this is
Precisely why
Sunday.
no one takes us anywhere.
we're still recording.
Always recording.
Always.
Wow.
We're always there. It's like we're 7-Eleven, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We might not be doing business, but we're always open.
We're always open.
Here we go.
I don't know what the heck that came.